advertising in the rail industry, advertising with trains, is fairly simple, and this, as a branding exercise, should be considered fairly easy. But I think when you think about the main challenge that Network Rail have in here, is that Network Rail just maintain and operate the tracks. They're not the trains, they're not the stations, they're not. You can't advertise on a level crossing itself. So how do you what do you push? How do you push it? And the message they want to get out there is safety. So rail safety. So being safe around stations, being safe around level crossings. And so these next couple of products that we're about to go over, I think are just they're brilliant actually. The first one that I want to say is it's a sticker that you put on the back of your mobile phone, and you put your credit cards, or probably store cards, I'd imagine, in it. And I think it's clever because you're always going to have your phone on you. You're always going to have need for your cards if you're out and about. So these things, they're not. It's not like they're expensive. People can afford them, but they cost a couple of quid, and people don't always buy them. So if you get given one, there's a decent chance you're going to use it, and it's got the message there in big letters. You can't really miss it. So it's something that will be used, and something that'll be looked at. If I'm being critical, it'll probably drift into the background fairly quickly. I imagine it will fade. It doesn't feel particularly well made, but even still, I think it's a quality piece of advertising. The second one I've got here is it's one of these cards, and it's got the same thing. Beware of level crossings because they're dangerous. But what it actually is Network Rail did some research. So the guy was telling me where they put CCTV cameras on the edge of level crossings, and they saw that a lot of people were what you might call a phone zombie. So they would have their headphones in, they would just be having their eyes down on their phone, and they would just miss the fact there's a level crossing there. I know it sounds unbelievable, and you'd need some common sense, but that's the research they did, and that's the results they found. So they released these, and what it is, if you see the slits on each side there, it's to put headphones in. It's to tie your headphones around. And on the back it says, in the last 5 years, there's just some stats. In the last 5 years, there were more than 2,000 incidents involving young people at level crossings. So this is something to just tie your headphones in. Now, again, I don't think necessarily people are going to do it, but I think it's just one of those things that is clever enough that even if you don't tie your headphones around it, you'll say to people, "Oh, I got this thing for Network Rail, and it's to tie my headphones around." And just that message in itself, I think, is enough to just really push the idea of safety around level crossings, and having a little bit of common sense and looking up from your phone every now and then if you know you could be one of the 2,000 incidents on there. So again, I think it's it'll wear out quite quickly, but it's a really good, again, solid bit of advertising. The third one, and this is my personal favourite, I think this is an absolute masterstroke from Network Rail. Level crossings aren't just kind of, they're not just there. They're they are a little bit out in the sticks. So there's a good chance you're going to be walking or hiking somewhere if you come across a level crossing. So what they've done is it's this dog poop bag dispenser with the Network Rail logo on it. And you think to yourself, really? Okay, that's what we're going with. But on the back it says dogs should be on leads near level crossings. And this is something that, of course, if you're going for a walk, if you're going for a hike, if you're taking your dog for a walk, you'd take this with you. And just seeing dogs should be on leads near level crossings, I think, is enough to make you think, well, I might just put my dog on the lead here, Brilliant piece of advertising, brilliant piece of branding, and fair play Network Rail.